I think national debt in the UK, Richard, is standing at £2.7 trillion at the moment, about 96% of GDP. It's a terrifying figure. All parties agree it's far too high. It's just how to deal with it.
Well, there's some new debt figures out this morning from the Office for National Statistics, which show that not only have we got an economy that's collapsing, the OBR have just halved their forecast for growth for this year, but actually government debt is now soaring out of control. We are some 20 billion more borrowed than the OBR was forecasting just 3.5 months ago. So that is around about 15%, I think it is. And it shows that Rachel Reeves has completely lost control, not only of the growth of the economy, but also of government borrowing. And this is going to have a serious effect. I'm very concerned about the bond markets that will be on red alert. And this was all, frankly, due to the consequences of her disastrous blunder budget. Imagine that you're borrowing now 20 billion more than was forecast just 3 months ago. Indeed, in the last month, the ONS has had to revise up its previous borrowing numbers. So the whole thing is completely out of control and very, very worrying.
Well, it is worrying. However, I mean, the one thing which could be viewed as at least a positive reaction to this is we're expecting in the spring statement next week that actually the significant public spending cuts.
Well, that's the point. I mean, you can't keep spending more than you're earning. And so the Chancellor, because of her own failures, she's got two choices. Either to raise taxes ever more, well, you can't tax your way out of a crisis, or you've got to cut spending. And we've got to reduce the vast amount of wasteful government spending in order to get the public finances back under control. And if we get rid of daft regulation, then we can afford to cut taxes and then we'll create some growth. But unless they have a significant change of course, then I'm afraid our economy is in serious trouble and it's getting worse. And I will keep banging this drum. Net zero is a significant factor in the collapse of growth in this country. It's diverting tens of billions of pounds every year, and we're all paying the price for it. And do you know what? There was a leaked report out yesterday confirming that, of course, it's what we knew, which is the poorest get hit hardest.